Hello, my loves. I'm back with another video. Okay, so we're starting off with a pop-off method. Um, I'm not doing prep when I'm doing the pop-off method because otherwise it's going to stick to the nail and we don't want that. So I'm just directly going in with top coat on top of my natural nail, and then I cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then I do a second layer. After that, I just buff it a little bit so that when I apply the tips, it sticks immediately and it doesn't keep sliding around. So we're doing an almond shape today, and I'm using a straight nail clipper to clip the sides. And because it's a pop-off method, I'm not going in and shaping it with the hand file because otherwise they're gonna pop off, right? So I'm going in with the frosted pink from Young Nails, and this is actually not pink, it's a milky white, so I don't know why it's called frosted pink, but I digress. I do love this powder. It's so easy to work with. It doesn't run all over the place, of course, because it's a speed powder. So I just applied my first bead, and you can see I just tap and drag it to the bottom, and when I get to the tip of the nail, I try and make it a bit thinner than the rest of the nail because we love thin nails over here, okay? As you can see, the nail is already starting to get its shape, and this is without me pre-shaping it before going in. So if you're struggling with time, I think this is a good example of how you can cut down time. Pre-shaping the nails is not extremely necessary if you have a good application. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest focusing on application because then you can skip a lot of steps because your application is good, so you don't have to file as much. Yeah, what up guys, how y'all doing? I mean, I'm slowly but surely getting the hang of this, and I really enjoy watching and reading all of your comments. It's so motivating, so thank you very much for all of the love, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. I was super excited when doing this one. I was brainstorming for days. I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then I had the greatest idea to do white nails with blue. I don't know why. The winter is almost over, so I had to get it in while I could, because we're entering spring now. So I'm going to be doing a lot of flower nails, I think, and colorful nails. I can't wait for summer. I love colorful nails, so I'm super excited for the change of the weather and the season, you know. So what I'm going to do next on the nail is fill in the little dip that I have in the middle, so the nail is seamless basically, because it's going to make it easier for you when you're going to file the nail. So I flip my brush and then I go upwards to blend it immediately, and afterwards I can blend the rest down. And I also always check my nail from all angles before I move on to the next nail, to be sure that everything is nice and seamless. And then moving on to the next nail, I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'm just going to let you guys watch, and I'll be back when we start filing. When using the hand file, I always start on the sides and making sure that your file is straight. So you always want the nail to come straight out of where your nail plate is, and then slightly go inwards and forming a V shape. And of course, since this is almonds and not stilettos, we're gonna make the ends a bit rounder instead of very pointy. So that's what I'm doing here. This is sped up, but you can see I touch my nail always to feel where the bumps and the lumps are, to make sure that I get everything nice and smooth. And I just keep filing straight on top and on the sides to get the desired shape, because there's one thing I really do not like is when I feel like stilettos or almond nails are too thick on top of the nail, it looks bulky real quick. It's not like square nails that like it looks bulky on the tip. With stilettos and almonds, it can look bulky at the beginning of the nail, so I always make sure to file it very thin so that it doesn't look like I have a very wide nail bed. So just be mindful of that when you are shaping your nails, because I don't know, I just like my nails to look kind of dainty, even though they're not. Okay, so let me tell you guys where I went wrong, right? Because when I'm doing nail art, I always go in with a matte top coat. But this time, the nail art was supposed to be a chrome. So going in with a matte top coat was not the best idea because the chrome got stuck to it. So if you're going to do a chrome on top of a French and you want to do the matte top coat technique, I would advise you to actually use builder gel or maybe a rubber base, not a base coat, because it's going to stick unless you wipe it off first. But I'm not sure if that's going to work. But what I am sure of is that the biap that I use, which is the builder in a bottle from the gel bottle, that's the brand, it worked perfectly on one finger. So if you're going to do this, do not use matte top coat. I repeat, do not use matte top coat. Use a builder gel in milky white, because the chrome is not going to stick to it when you apply it on the French. So this time when doing the French, I decided to start at the tip of the French and flick my brush upwards instead of doing the V French method that I usually do. I don't know, this day I was having a hard time with the French, so I decided to try a different technique, and this works as well, but of course every nail is different and you just need to find what works for you in that moment. So this is what worked for me, and yeah, I'm just filling it in and then putting it in the lamp. Because I'm doing my own nails, I put one finger at a time because I'm scared that I'm going to mess it up. So I would suggest, if you're doing it one at a time, just make sure that you only do like 10 or 15 seconds, because you want the chrome to stick to your French when you're finished with all the nails. If you want some gels, if you leave them for too long, the chrome is not going to stick. So make sure to test out your gels to find out the right way to do it. And this is the fun part for me. I just love seeing how the chrome becomes like a mirror effect on top of the nail. It's just so pretty to me. I just never get tired of doing chrome. But like I was telling you guys before, the chrome got stuck on top of the nail. So you can see on the white part of the nail, the glitter is stuck to it. Of course, thank God it didn't give the mirror effect on the white part of the nail, but still it was unnecessary. So if you could avoid this, would be best. As you can see, my pointer finger has nothing stuck to it because that finger has the builder gel on top of it instead of the matte top coat. So here I'm just cleaning it up, and it's easy to clean up, but it's an unnecessary step that's going to slow you down. So just try to avoid it. So to give the nails that ombre effect, we are going to do airbrushing. This is the first time I'm using it, and thank God I watched a lot of TikToks about it, and it was pretty easy to use. I just put acetone in it, and you can see how much gel polish I put because I want it to be really blue, and I cannot tell you how much I put in it, but I guess you just put enough to get this color. So yeah, you're gonna see me. I struggled a little bit with the spraying at first. You can see I was spraying too much and it started running, so it wasn't sticking to the nail. So afterwards I switched up my technique. You can see that it blew it away. That was so funny. I decided to back it up a little bit and spray in small increments and moving on to the next nail so that it has some time to dry. Because it's mixed with acetone, it's going to dry faster on the nail, but you have to go over it a few times. So when I finish with the pinky, I come back to my pointer finger and then I keep going as such. And I believe I did this 3 times to get the desired look. And the reason why I'm wearing gloves is to avoid my hand staining. As you can see, the palm of my hand, the glove is wet because of the airbrush. So just be mindful of this when you're doing clients' nails as well, because it stains the skin and it's very difficult to get off of the skin. So just make sure to take precautions because you don't want your clients walking out with stained skin. After I'm finished spraying, I'm going to clean up, because since you're spraying, you're probably going to get it everywhere. So you want to clean the white part to make sure that everything is nice and clean. And then I put it into the lamp for about 60 to 90 seconds to make sure that it's really dry before I go in with the top coat, because I would cry. I swear to God, because I'm a crier, I would cry if the top coat would remove the hard work that I just put in. Here I was just looking and trying to see which charm was going to look the best, and I decided to go for a gold cross because the silver ones were not popping, and I am so happy with my decision. It looks so freaking bomb. Like, You cannot tell me otherwise. These nails are so freaking, to not use the other word, they're so freaking cute. Like, not even cute, they're dope. I don't know. I would see like Cardi B or even Saweetie with these nails. Like, they're so freaking cute. So, you know, I'm very happy with the outcome. So I was trying to stick it on the nail with just nail glue, but it was sliding. It did not want to stick, so I had to bring in the big guns. And that's my Venalisa. You're going to see it in a second. I don't know why I kept trying. I did not want to give up, but girl, you just gotta get with the program. It's not working, so switch it up. So I'm going to use my gel glue, and I love it, but I just don't use it as much because it's kind of a hassle. But it sticks. Like, everything is going to stay into place. And it's very easy to use. I just use the back of I don't know what's this tool called, the grabbing tool or something. But anyways, I'm just gonna use that and apply it on top of the nail horizontally. I didn't do it like across because it's a pop-off method, so there's no need for it to stick forever on the nail. But I would suggest you do that because it was snagging into things. After I apply it, I'm gonna flash cure it into my lamp and for about 10 seconds, and then I'm going to put my hand into my lamp after I put all of the charms on the nails. And then that's it. Like, we are finished. Finito. So this is the final result. I am obsessed. Oh my god. Bye guys.